And I called and the last presentation, I'm really sorry for my mistake. I had the wrong program. And so I call now Mariagrazia Berardi from KeChic with the presentation Social and Environmental Sustainability at KeChic, Approach and Practices. So welcome.
Okay, thank you. Shall I use this one?
Yeah, you can move the slides.
Okay, thank you so much. So first of all, I would like to say thank you to the organization on behalf of KeChic. I'm Mariagrazia, and I'm here actually on behalf of Valeria and KeChic, who are the founders of KeChic. So let's talk about Valeria and KeChic first. Let's see. Okay, you can see them. You see very colorful presentation, as they are actually. Okay, so Valeria and KeChic, they represent two different cultures. That's what I would like to focus, cultures, okay? That's very important. And the difference of cultures, that's important as well. Valeria and KeChic, they met some years ago, and then they founded actually KeChic in 2021, in the COVID period, more or less, okay? But why they decided to found a tailoring and sustainable enterprise, a social enterprise on tailoring? Why? Because KeChic actually in Senegal, because he is from Senegal, he used to be a tailor. But it was really, really difficult for him to try to be a tailor in Italy. And Valeria, who is really passionate and is really passionate about Africa, decided to merge, okay? Both passions, they merged and they created KeChic. So this is why we say that the core value of KeChic is, from a sustainable point of view, is the difference of culture and especially the respect of different cultures. Do you think it is easy to work with different cultures? Actually, it is not. It's not. The answer is not easy at all. And Valeria is here, okay? So for those who would like to ask her something afterwards, she's here. You can talk directly to her, okay? But in any case, it's not easy. They struggle every day. They struggle every day. But as I said before, you have to take into consideration the word culture, and you have to take into consideration the word respect, the respect of cultures. I make you some examples, okay, to go deep into the matter. At the beginning, it was really, really difficult for KeChic to understand. He had to meet the deadline when he had to deliver the garments, okay, the orders. You would say, okay, but, you know, meeting the deadline, it's an ordinary issue. Okay, it is an ordinary issue, maybe, in our culture. But if you think about in African culture, the value of time is different. They have got different priorities. So this is a question of learning. So what KeChic and Valeria are doing right now, they are keep on learning. This is another very important thing we have to think into consideration when we think about the value of KeChic from a social sustainable point of view, okay? The value of learning from a different culture, respecting a different culture, and respecting different points of view. Obviously, KeChic right now, he understood he has to meet delivery. Okay. On the other side, Valeria, she understood she had to give to KeChic clear information, not random, confusing information on how to make an order, okay? But very clear information with a very clear deadline. If information given are not clear and are not given with an exact, clear pointing out the deadline, no garments, okay? No garments means no clients, means no customers at all, okay? These are some examples. But then when we say about, when we talk about actually respecting of cultures, it's not just respecting the Italian culture and the culture from Senegal, okay, the Senegalese culture, because around KeChic there is a huge community, okay. Oh, okay, no, everything is going well, okay. There is a huge community because what is doing KeChic, they activated some programs, both with some schools, especially fashion schools, both in Italy and abroad, and even with the municipality of Milan, with CELAV. And they have got persons, people going there in internship, but people coming from different cultures. So we have got Keita, and then I will talk about Keita later. We have got Keita, who is a refugee from Mali, and then Pauline from France, and many other people. So it is when I say working in KeChic, it means keep on learning. It's a learning from peers and learning from different cultures. So actually, as I said, the internship that they have got from two different kinds. From one kind coming from activated with the high schools and fashion schools in general. On the other side, we have got internship from the municipality for people who are looking for a job, okay? And actually, Keita arrived in KeChic with an internship, but Keita right now is working in KeChic because at the end of the internship, Valeria and Sheikh decided to hire Keita. The problem was that it was difficult to guarantee a salary to Keita. So we, and I say we because myself as well, I supported actually Valeria and Sheikh together with some other friends, we launched a crowdfunding. And we succeeded to get the money to pay the salary to Keita for the very first year of working. Okay, so, but then, okay, this is an example. You see, when I say respect of cultures, they produce a collection of T-shirts where you have got different logos, different pictures, images. You have got our cathedral, the Cathedral of Milan, the Duomo, and you have a mosque as well, a very important mosque in Touba, which is one of the most important in Senegal, actually, okay? So, but now let's shift and let's go to water, because actually we had to talk about both social and environmental sustainability. Let's make some example of environmental sustainability. When we talk about environmental sustainability in KeChic, we have to think about upcycling. Actually, in KeChic, they already did some upcycling, like, they used scraps to make some small Christmas trees, a very colorful one with the wax fabrics, or maybe, some accessories. But they were not aware that upcycling was very important as a circular business model. So, let's say last year, it was more or less last year, together with Valeria, we discussed about the European strategy for sustainable and circular textile, and we decided to put the upcycling as an important project in KeChic. So this project was born, and we have got some examples. So from one side, we have got the clients that are bringing their old clothes and they would like to give a new life to the old clothes. So thanks even to the African fabrics such as works or bembazen, like the one that I'm wearing right now, Sheikh and the team, they readjust, they upcycle upcycle the old clothes of the customers that decide to bring the clothes to them. On the other side, we have some workshops. So from one side, you want to upcycle your own clothes. From the other side, they are organizing some workshops on upcycling. This was last month, if I'm not wrong, and KeChic and Valeria, they went to France. They collaborated with a high school, a professional high school in Annecy in France, and they held a workshop for 1 week with the students there of the high school. And then we have got some other workshops like the one that we held in Pime, or maybe this one that I want to talk about this because it's quite important. There was a collaboration with Atelier Riforma. I think you know about Atelier Riforma, which is a startup based in Turin. So myself, I put in contact Elena Ferrero together with KeChic and Valeria, and a collaboration was born. Actually, Valeria decided to buy some old clothes from Atelier Riforma. Then they upcycled the clothes, and those clothes were used for a catwalk in Green Pea. This is another example of collaboration. Then we another important example is this one during the Milan Design Week of this year, or the last one, which is quite important, is with the Museo del Design. The Museo del Design for the project tools. And last week, KeChic and Valeria, they had 1 week. They held 1 week workshop at the Museo of Design. So that's all by now. I hope that you know something more about KeChic right now. If you want to have some more information, just go to the website of KeChic, or maybe those who are here, they can go to Valeria, who is there, and ask something more. So thank you, grazie, and Geredef.